All right, we're pulling in. There's the Scarab. There's the Formula. We're here to pick up and take home. We're only taking you home today. You will be soon. We'll be back for you soon, buddy. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Boat Restoration by Ben. And on today's video, we are picking up this 1999 Formula 280 Sun Sport. It needs one of its engines swapped out. I got it in the bed of my truck right now. And we're gonna make the, I don't know, 170-mile ride back to Maryland. Hopefully it goes well. This will be another project. What's up, crew? Welcome back to Boat Restoration by Ben, and we are heading back to New Jersey. I think this is like the second or third time I've been up in New Jersey the last month. And if you've guessed it, we're going back to pick up that 2000 Formula 280 Sun Sport that I showed you in the Scarab 38 kV video. We're not picking up the Scarab yet, but we're going to grab that Formula project, which is a super clean boat. Only a couple hundred hours and only needs an engine swap, and it even comes with a brand new remanufactured engine with the boat. So we're about an hour out of the spot in New Jersey where the Formula is, and we're gonna collect this boat. I got Harry with me cruising up there, and this will be a nice little addition. Again, I think I talked about it briefly. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this boat and use it as my own, because it's a very simple boat and kind of fits our needs at the time. At this time, or a quick flip. So stay tuned. If you guys are interested in this 2000 very low hour mint, we'll do a whole walkthrough of the boat. Formula 280 Sun Sport. Leave a comment, let me know down below. But I think this will be a nice little boat for somebody, and it even has a nice trailer to go with it. So here we go. Going to collect another boat and bring it back to the new shop. So step one, securing the 4.3 Vortec engine and the bimini and a spare alpha drive, flywheel, risers, and a seat cushion that's been redone for the cabin, which is very nice. That's complete. We got the money side taken care of, and now we're heading down to the storage yard where the boat is sitting. So the Formula is there. Apologies in advance. I keep calling it a 2000. It's a 99 Formula 280 Sun Sport. So it's the Formula version with the little cabin in the front and then lots of seating out back. This one's a twin engine, twin 4.3, 260 horsepower V6s with alpha drive. So really simple powertrain, which I love, and fairly cheap to work on and repair as needed. So this boat's kind of a great deal because it's going to have a parts engine. It's going to have a spare stern drive that go with it. So this ought to be a pretty smoking deal for somebody once it is back up and running. I know everyone always comments, what's the price? What's the price? I think based on what I've seen on the market, the single inboard boats are going for like 25, 28,000 bucks. You know, I might go lower than that, but it's definitely going to have to be above 22.5. So just to give you guys an idea where we think we're gonna sell that one. But anyway, we're gonna cruise down to the yard, go through the boat real quick, hook up, make sure we have everything ready to go on it. And we'll even take a peek, since I got Harry with me, show him the Scarab that's sitting back behind where the Formula's parked. so he can get an idea of what we will be getting into, because I got some good news, and that is the Scarab title repossession application and all that has officially gone through. So in the near future, we're going to be back up here meeting with our buddy that we bought the Formula from and picking up the Scarab. So that's pretty exciting. So anyway, short drive down the road. We're, you know, 10-15 minutes away from the boat, and we'll check back. We will hop out of the truck and go get ourselves a Formula. So let's just talk about these 4.3 Vortecs for a second. So Harry made a good point when we were picking it up, and I don't know if you guys were able to catch it on the time lapse, but like these 4.3 Vortecs that GM used forever, and like their Blazers,
S10.
Yeah, S10s. I mean, what else? I mean, they were in like even the 1500 pickups,
WTs, all that fun stuff.
But again, it makes 260 horsepower. I mean, that's a decent bit of horsepower out of a V6 engine. But it's big displacement. So it's 4.3 liters. So it's basically a 5.7 with 2 cylinders, or a cylinder bank chopped off. So a pretty robust motor. Parts are very well available. And what was neat is it looks, I won't call it, I mean, it's kind of racy, I guess, right?
With the aluminum oil pan on it.
The aluminum structural oil pan, which is neat. And then other than that, it's, you know, it's HEI, high energy ignition distributor. It's got a distributor, it's got a coil pack, you know, 8 or 6 spark plug wires. So it's not like it's not fuel injected, but it's throttle body injected. So that's what they did back in the day, and that's what Mercruiser used on a ton of those engines that they put in boats. So anyway, I know some people are gonna be like, ooh, it's got the V6s in them, but it's got 2 of them. Then it's got counter-rotating alpha stern drives. So, you know, 260 horsepower motors in this 28 is what, 520 horsepower? If I did the math correctly. A single, so the other option would be a single big block, so like a 7.4 liter MPI is what they would have put in it. And one of those only makes 310, 315 horsepower, unless it's the Magnum, which makes 385. So even at that, there's a lot more horsepower. You got 2 props in the water. So I bet this boat is actually very much more efficient than the single big block with a Bravo 3 stern drive or a Bravo 1. And you got 2 screws in the water that are counter-rotating, so the maneuverability's better, the handling's better, all the above. So I honestly think it's the better engine package, and you'll see the engine bay. There's a lot of room to get in there and work around and work on things. And I mean, I'm not kidding when I say this engine room, you can eat off the floor. It is the cleanest engine bay that I've ever seen. So honestly, us working in the engine bay to swap this motor out is gonna make it more dirty than it is already, which is very rare in a 26-year-old boat engine compartment. That's how few hours are on it. That's how well it was taken care of. And I just confirmed up until 2023, it was a 100% freshwater boat. So it's only been running brackish, you know, salt / freshwater for the last year. And I mean, I think it's been sitting on a trailer for at least a year now because the engine's seized up. So anyway, a lot of good things going for this boat, but we'll walk it through when we get there. I was going to share with you guys, you know, I guess a little bit of history about Formula or fun facts, but you know, the Sunsport, like this edition of boat was right in the time where they were still building Fastechs, or they had just started building Fastechs a couple years ago. The Fastech technology did not transition over to the Sunsports, so they didn't have the new upgraded stringer grid system that is glued to the hull. It's still the old traditional glassed over stringers that are done right in the hull at the factory. So, but it's still solid boat. Formulas are known for being well built back then, especially in the late 90s, early 2000s through the 2010s. And it's a good layout. So you got the walk-through transom, which is really easy to get on and off the boat. You got a swim platform. This one has an upgrade where it's been all sea-decked. So where it used to be a bunch of carpets and rugs, it's been sea-decked with a nice foam sea decking all over that space. That's really nice. And then you'll see the cabin down below is fairly clean. So anyway, a couple minutes out from the boat, and we'll go through and walk through this bad boy. And then we have a 3-hour drive back to tow this thing back to Maryland. So we're gonna grease wheel bearings. It's a tandem axle trailer, so twin axle. Grease wheel bearings, stop, air up tires. I think it has a spare, hopefully. And then we'll probably stop periodically to just check bearing temperature and make sure that we're not getting too hot on anything, because the last thing I want to do is blow a wheel bearing, blow a tire. I brought a bunch of tools if needed, but I'm not really prepared to change a wheel hub out because I don't have a spare with me. So anyway, fingers crossed. It should be, I mean, it looks like a really nice trailer. It's aluminum trailer with electric hydraulic brakes. So we will see. I'm hoping for a very anticlimactic journey back home. So if you cycle back to the previous video that I filmed about the Scarab 38KV, which is hiding back there behind that sexy Excursion, which Harry's going to check out right now, you'll find that in the middle of it, I got talking to the owner about this formula that was for sale. Well, it's no longer for sale because I bought it. So behind me is a 1999 Formula 280 Sunsport. It's got twin 4.3 liter Vortec Mercruisers in it with twin counter-rotating Alpha stern drives. One of the engines is mint, has 250 hours on it. Freshwater boat. The other is seized. And guess what? I have the new engine sitting in the back of my truck already. We just went and picked it up from the owner. Came with a spare Alpha drive, which is still good. Spare risers, which are a little rusty. They've been used, but they seem okay. We got a Bimini. We got a new cushion that was redone for the cabin, which is awesome. And then this bad girl. So it's got a trailer, which I'm actually gonna end up keeping and using for several other boats, depending on the fate of this boat. I'm partially thinking that I want to sell my Pursuit, buy a bunch of speedboats, and keep this Formula as my personal boat to use and bop around, since it's got seating and space and all of that. I think it's gonna better suit my boating needs these days. But anyway, we'll talk about that more as we go down the road. But anyway, step one is taking this boat. It's fairly clean. It's got low hours on it. It's got a trailer. You'll see the upholstery is immaculate. The engine room is immaculate. The cabin down low, I mean, it needs to be vacuumed up, cleaned up a little bit. I think the floor got a little bit of rainwater in it at some point. That needs to be bleached and cleaned up. But it's got this awesome load right trailer, aluminum, which we can put up to a 32-foot boat on, maybe a little bit bigger. Hydroelectric, braking, big heavy duty hitch, galvanized, and it's got the 6 lug axles. So twin 7,000 pound axles. It could be 6,000 pounds. This boat doesn't weigh all that much, but anyway, I mean, classic Formula. For some reason in 99 and 2000 they loved their greens and gold and white. But let's unwrap it here, or pull the cover off, I should say. Hop inside and you guys can take a quick peek at this bad girl. And don't worry, we will go look at the Scarab before we leave here today with the Formula. So it's been sitting for a couple weeks underneath trees and leaves, so that's why you see all this in here. But you know, nice sea decking. There it is, Formula 280 Sunsport. And then all this upholstery cleans up really nicely. And I mean, I don't know, Harry, what do you think about the space?
I have tons of room for activities.
Right. I mean, it's a 28-foot boat. It's mostly cockpit. Again, these are things that are meant for entertaining people. So here, we'll pop this up. We're gonna roll the cover up and run this thing home with no cover. We'll check for loose upholstery cushions and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, look at all the seating. Love to see that. Very clean in here. Tables, you know, dash is fairly simple. Simple shifters, the old formula gauges, the old VDOs. We got our for sale stickers, which we will not need. Any moss. Look at that, 35K on it before the motor was blown. No more. We got ourselves a deal. Flip up bolsters, you know, you gotta love that, right? That's pretty cool. Looks like one of them needs its little rocker thing fixed, but that's okay. Keys are in it. You got a nice walk up and then center walk to the front. These decks were always very solid on these boats. Our door is out of its track, which we'll fix down the road. But then you look down here and there's where that cushion goes. So the new cushion will go there. All the rest of the cushions are in nice clean shape. It's clean, and 90s down here. We'll close our window for the ride. We don't need those open. A little bit of storage. I showed you guys last time, but here's the bathroom. Not a vacuum flush, just a hand pump, which is fine. We'll clean that bad boy up. And then here's what I was talking about. When you leave the door open and it rains, rain will get down on here. But this is still very solid. We'll bleach it, we'll clean it. I mean, but you guys can see here, here's where it drains into the center bilge. And then down and out back, some more storage. Back in there. Extra table that slides out. Yada, yada, yada. Your typical cabin cruiser slash day boat. So let me close up these windows here and then we'll check back, and hopefully it has enough battery power where we can open the engine hatch and show you guys that real quick. Battery switches. Let's see if we got any juice. Last time we had to plug it in and I don't know if he left it charging or not. Is there a switch? I think there's a switch at the helm there, Harry. Okay. Go up.
Not going on. Horn is not working.
No.
Let's say we have no power.
No power. We're a little dead. Okay, let us get. Oh, yeah. Key switch on. And nothing. All right.
Nope, there we go.
Oh.
Down is up.
Down is up. Up is down. Of course, right? I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Grand reveal.
It's very slow and dramatic, as all of these old, you know, corkscrew style lifting cylinders are. But once it opens, you will see.
Do these have digital ignition?
Yes. Yes, they do. Great question, Harry. All right, so right away, you can see we got twin engines, 4.3 liter, V6, 260 horsepower. Look how clean these things are. I mean, look at the bilge. Clean, clean, extra oil, trim pumps are clean. The motors look like they literally just came out of the factory, which is wonderful. Great freshwater boat. Has been serviced. This is the motor that is DOA. So that's the good motor. You can tell everything's put together nice, cleanly. And this one has been half taken apart by the previous owner. So this one will get removed. We will put all the things from this motor that we need onto the new motor, the remanufactured motor that's in my truck bed. We'll pull this hatch off with the gantry, and then we'll drop the new motor straight in. The alpha drive has to pop out to do that. And in the meantime, while it's out, we'll clean everything up in the engine room and call it a day. But that's basically the MO for this boat. It's a very simple 28 footer. It's got some nice engines. It's a, you know, twin engine boat, clean upholstery and interior. and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm either going to use it as my own boat, or depending on the interest in it, turn around and flip it real quick to one of you guys. So again, let me know if you're interested. I think above 22.5 is what we're going to be asking for this boat. So anyway, just looking, I think what we'll do is pull those manifolds and risers out so they're not banging around on the journey home. Put anything up with zip ties that we need to so they're not clanking. And yeah, otherwise let me spin around, get hooked up, and get this thing off the road and back into the yard so we're not up against the road, and then we'll go back there and check out the Scarab. Just little iron horsepower monsters. And I mean, you got to give it to them, you know. I'm sure these risers and manifolds have been replaced before, but OG Mercury parts and big old monster stringers, which by the way, in the twin engine boat, that stringer isn't there. There's a completely different stringer structure in here for the single big block version of this boat. So pretty unique. And again, like I said, look, you can fit a whole Harry in front of that to change a water pump impeller.
And will.
And will, yes. Over here, there's a little bit of a cutout, but we won't worry about that. All right, let's get hooked up, backed up. We'll pull some risers and manifolds out of here so those things don't put a hole in the bottom of the boat. And get a move on. Look at that. Those things are clean as heck. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a freshwater boat. There's hardly any rust inside it at all. I love that. Keep going. Wait. Boop. Beautiful.
Excellent.
Beautiful, beautiful. Crush some leaves. We're down. All right. I don't want to tear a hole in the upholstery on my watch. You come grab this manifold, Herrick. You got it?
Yep.
All right. Boom. I mean, I would say just drop them, but we want to...
That computer.
Yeah, keep the computer in good shape. Woo. All right, I'm setting camera downage, and you guys are probably gonna die. You're only on 5%. And I'd like to fish the bimini up into the bow if you can. Nice. All right, yeah, then I got to get the bimini off of here. We're gonna put that inside the boat. Only rule was that we're not allowed to steal his ladder, so that's okay. And then I should have last time, somebody made a couple gel coat repairs. We'll probably sand those down and paint them, but otherwise it's okay. Comes with a charger. I'll put new batteries in it for sure, and we'll give it a nice clean up buff job. All right, step one complete. We hooked up. Yeah, that's just missing a hook. We got a few things to address. So one, it's got a nice heavy duty hitch on it, but we need to tighten that bolt there. 2 5/16, we got our straight, well, that's a 16,000 pound hitch in the straight shaft, 2.5 inch hitch, the load right. I like the level. Tire wise, I love it. Big bunks, galvanized. We got our front bow eye hook tightened down. We got a strap pulling down as well so the boat's not bouncing. Windows are closed.
Tires actually look pretty good. We may pop a cap and check grease, probably check torque on the tires as well. Drives are up as high as they go. We didn't have enough power to put this one up all the way, but that's okay. Let's see what else. No, all in all, looks pretty good. I might look around in the weeds for a spare tire, but otherwise I think we're just riding with what we got, which is fine with me. So let's grab the tools. We'll clean up this area here. I don't know if I have trailer brakes. Yeah, the reservoir is dry. So I think I might have some brake fluid. We'll check, but I'm not even sure that thing works. So anyway, I dig it. This isn't the worst operation we've ever done before, but at the very least, we got things set, engine secured, Bimini is strapped down. All right, we are bonita. We checked bearings, they looked okay. We got one cap that's a little bit overbent than the rest, but there was grease and everything. We added some more grease, we tightened down our lug nuts, checked tire pressure, everything's sitting at 60, the tires are set for 65. I'm pretty happy. I like how that guy is sitting. Now, just so the camera hears it this time, what was your first impression of the Scarab, Harry?
It's a little over the top.
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
Not a tasteful vessel, but it has character.
See, we want extra, over the top, and this is exactly what this 83 Scarab 38 kV does. Look at that big old spider. Oh my God. All right, you can stay there till we come back to get you. But I mean, custom trailer, that's pretty cool. Look, you got the Mercury High Performance propeller sticker on the side.
Which it has.
It does, yeah. All right, we'll go back to the back. If you guys haven't seen the previous video of this, go check it out. It's a 1983 Scarab 38 kV with twin confirmed 572 big blocks in it that used to be blown and now just have normal intakes on it. But here you go. I mean, we are talking big old Mercury M3 racing drives. So they're basically beefed up TRSs with the lower, I mean, feel these, Harry. They're tight, like a tiger.
Wow.
Oh yeah, cleaver props, and the very, very skinny tipped. I think these are stainless steel.
They look aluminum.
You think they're aluminum?
Cones are definitely stainless.
All right, cones are stainless. The drives are aluminum. Hydraulic steering, big old Captain's Choice exhausts, the K-planes. I mean, yeah, aluminum swim platform. And everything's tied back down. I won't open it all the way for Harry. I don't know if we can even peek. Those are all aluminum, Harry.
That's really cool.
Those, and that's where the blowers used to go.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you've watched the video, but the interior is, I'll give it about a 4. No, it's a 5 when it comes to these kind of boats. But yeah, I mean, there are spots on it too, Harry, where this whole thing was custom painted. So the guy like put his signature all over it.
1, 2, 3. Looks like 5 repaints.
Yeah, no doubt. It's kind of wild.
It looks brand new.
Yeah, it'll clean up really nicely. And it'll be really flashy. That's what we're going for, right? Oh look, it was in Michigan, 2011. Interesting. In New Jersey for a little bit. Last registration was 16. This thing's been sitting for a while, guys. So yeah, this is the Scarab, Harry, and I want to bring it home. Will you let me bring it home?
I'll let you bring it home.
Listen to that. Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Oh my God. She's a beefy girl. I mean, really not that big of a boat. 38 feet, it's skinny, it's only 8 feet wide, 8.5 feet wide. I personally love it. It needs all new tires. So that's kind of a bummer, is that when we come back to get it, we're gonna have to put all new tires on it. So I'm gonna have to bring 6. I better note this right now. 6 lug tires, because they are dry rotted. Yeah, very dry rotted. The bearings look okay. It's got standard shackle leaf springs, which I don't love. That's a paint cap.
It's multi-purpose.
I mean, it's got the sprung bearing greasers.
Bearing buddies.
So that's bearing buddies, yeah. Yeah, no.
7815s.
You have your phone?
Yeah.
You take a picture.
Yeah.
We can match these and bring 6 new tires to this bad girl. But yeah, no, I think we have officially decided this boat, custom painted by this guy, T. Callahan, FTS, needs to come home to the Boat Restoration by Ben YouTube channel. Somebody's chooching over there, good Lord. But anyway, this is where you'll sit for now, until I come back to save you. And it's all right, don't worry, you'll have a new home soon. Yeah, there's a few spots where the paint is chipping off, so you can definitely tell it's been painted, but I think we can repair that. That's not, I mean, whoa, I just got in the big dude's spider web. Where'd he go? Scares me that I don't see him.
I didn't see him a couple minutes ago. He went up.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's up there. All right, that makes me feel better. All right, well, I think it's time to embark. I think it's time to get on the road. We'll leave the Scarab for now. Embark.
Yeah.
Until next time, you stay right there, buddy. Can't wait to come get you and just be so obnoxious and loud and fast, and yeah. The bay will get a lot smaller than that thing.
A lot smaller.
That's for sure.
There'll be a lot less gas on it.
Yeah. I don't know, I think these things only came with like 250 gallon fuel tanks, so anyway, we'll leave it for now. Boy, that thing doesn't even have brakes on it. No, it's got electric brakes, but I doubt they work. Huh, it's always fun. Good thing we have a somewhat big truck to pull it, I guess, and they're not too heavy. So, all right, we will hop on the road with the Formula, get down a little ways, stop and check on a few things, wash our hands, and fingers crossed. Hopefully it's an easy trip, and this is a quick one to get into the new shop. All right, we'll get on the road here. We already lost that bearing cap that we talked about, but thankfully there's a Napa Auto Parts in 2 minutes. So here we go. We're gonna go buy probably 2 bearing caps. Yeah, always fun. I'm gonna eat my words, but so far, so good. Bearing temps have been A-okay. And we've got an hour and a half left, 82 miles to get home. So I'm being bullish right now, and just fingers crossed we continue to have a nice, safe, comfortable ride. This boat, we're estimating like about 10,000 pounds boat and trailer. And I guess we got an extra engine in the back of the truck. But honestly, been towing fine. No brakes, no trailer lights. I'm sorry, it's not my trailer. Well, I guess it is now. We'll fix it later. But anyway, the big thing is just to get it home and into the shop so we can get it all fixed up in a-okay shape for the future, for myself, for the future owner, whatever it might be. But anyway, just thought I'd give you a quick update before we get back to the shop. And I'm gonna eat my words if the next clip is us on the side of the road. All right, goodbye. All right, we made it. No casualties. Wow, where do I begin? Duramax tote great, 10,000 pounds. The engine and drive and risers, flex plate, manifolds, all this stuff, all that survived. Little tire was very helpful. And then of course, the formula, which I'm slowly falling in love with. It is just such a boat. It looks like it wants to go fast, probably does 55 miles an hour. It's just a, I mean, it's just a good looking 90s, you know, kind of timeless styled boat. And our bearing caps, oh yeah, I mean, those are probably 80 degrees. Love that. Love it, love it. See, that's what we're looking for. Safe, successful, no damages, tires are all good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think this is my boat, Harry.
I think so.
I'm sorry, Pursuit. Well, we're gonna have to get you ready to sell, because we're going speedboating, okay? And this isn't necessarily a speedboat, but I know that with the type of boating that I do, I'm still gonna want all the seats and spaces to entertain people and go hang out on. And it has a little cabin just in case. But boom, it's home. This thing's gonna clean up really nicely. We'll get to the engine swap down the road. Let's get it pulled inside the shop here real quick. But yeah, this will be a quick, hopefully quick, nice project. Engine swap, we'll see about the other 4.3 if it's worth anything. We might as well just keep it for parts. I think everything that's useful on it, it's going to get swapped over to the remanufactured block. But yeah, this is how she sits. You know, once that boat's off the trailer in either a slip or on a lift, then I'll be able to use this trailer probably for the Chris Craft Stinger or other boat projects as needed, because it's a nice, you know, 12,000, 14,000 pound torsion axle boat trailer. But very happy. We are here, we're at the new shop, and we're gonna slide this thing in on the right side, right in front of the foreplay, and get it situated right here. It's gonna sit for a little while. I'm not gonna get to that project probably for the next month or so, but at the very least it'll be sitting here dry in the new shop and out of harm's way. So that's all we got. I'm gonna do a quick time lapse of getting this thing put in position, but thank you guys for watching. As always, like and subscribe if you appreciate the Boat Restoration by Ben content, everything that we have going on. Go check out our merchandise if you want to go buy a hat, t-shirt, whatever it might be. Anything you guys can do to follow along and share the love is appreciated, because it allows me to continue to do this every single day. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. Many more fun projects to come. The Scarab, the Formula, hopefully a wooden Chris Craft, the Stinger 312, and many, many more projects, as well as wrapping up the Wellcraft. So that is a sexy sight. Gosh, I love it. I still have to pinch myself. This is incredible. All right, love you guys. See ya. All right, I'm having fun. This is a good time. We got 14,000 bucks worth of boat and engine there. 1,000 bucks, maybe, worth of boat there. No, we're gonna get that one running and driving, but this is cool. Now I need the tractor. This is why I have the tractor with the hitch on the back, because I can come in here and tighten these things up way tighter than I can with just the truck. But for right now, this is fine, just as it sits. And honestly, guys, I mean, I think our slot of boat is gonna be like 35 feet and under, unless we get crazy with some bigger formulas or speedboats down the road. But that doesn't exclude the 38 kV, of course. Much skinnier boat. This is actually a wider boat than that 38 kV is, believe it or not. But I don't know, yeah, I think I'm falling in love with this thing. It's got lots of fun play space. It looks like sexy speedboat, but it does all the things that you want a fun day boat to do. So anyway, let's see, did everything survive the journey home? Oh yeah, look, she's so happy. Heck yeah, I love it. All right, well, we'll see you later, guys. Until next time, thank you for watching. Whoa! We're free. All right. Oh, God, we need like a roll around boat ladder in here too, Harry.
Oh, that would help.
Would help quite a bit. Good job. Proud of you guys. Proud of you guys. Okay. Bye-bye.